On a warm evening, John decided to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life and go for a walk. He was overwhelmed with a desire to be alone, away from people and daily routine. It was then that the idea of a walk in the woods occurred to him. John had never imagined that it would be mysterious and even frightening. As he walked along the path between the fresh, vibrant trees, John gradually felt the tension leave him, giving way to a long-awaited calm. But the deeper he went into the thicket, the more uneasy he became. John looked around and saw the silhouette of an older woman in black pants and a light green coat. He turned around for a moment at the sound, but the strange woman seemed to have vanished into thin air. When he approached the spot where the older woman had stood a moment ago, John saw no sign of her presence. But there was a metal object lying on the ground near the roots of a tree. Bending down, he picked up a simple ring and put it in his pocket without hesitation. Back home, John put the ring on his bedside table and fell asleep almost immediately. He had a strange dream in which the same woman in the green coat appeared to him and told him that her name had been Mary Lawrence when she was alive. She told him that she had died suddenly while walking in the woods from a brain tumor, and that her wedding ring had fallen from her finger and remained where she had died. Now Mary can find no peace associated with this ring and asks John to take it to her grave. Upon awakening, John was stunned by the realism of the dream and the sense of inexplicable responsibility that engulfed him. Determined to fulfill the ghostly stranger's last will, he went to the cemetery the next day. To his amazement, Mary Lawrence's grave was found in the exact spot she had indicated to him in the dream. Carefully placing the ring on her headstone, John felt a grateful whisper touch his ear. After leaving the cemetery, John never saw Mary Lawrence again, either in real life or in his dreams. At times, remembering those mystical events, he began to wonder if the whole story was just a play of his imagination. However, the photos he took on his phone were silent witnesses to the authenticity of the experience. As the years passed, the mystery of Mary's ring continued to haunt John. Sometimes he saw movements in the shadows or heard disturbing rustles, as if reminding him of that encounter in the woods. He realized that his worldview had changed since then, and now he knew that there were forces beyond the ordinary that could invade our reality. Obsessed with unraveling this mystery, John devoted himself to the study of the paranormal, spending hours upon hours in books and archival materials. Suddenly, he came across articles in old newspapers about disappearances in that very forest. Perhaps these cases had something to do with his own mystical history. Consumed with curiosity and anxiety, John ventured back there, holding pepper spray and a flashlight. Cautiously treading the familiar path, John watched every shadow, ready for the unexpected at any moment. Suddenly, a familiar figure in a green cloak appeared from behind a tree trunk. John's heart raced, and he moved forward slowly, keeping his eyes on her. As he approached, he felt the old woman's icy coldness, and her gaze seemed to burn through him. Gathering his wits, John spoke. "Mary Lawrence? Is that you?" A low, pained voice answered. "You've come back. I've waited so long for this day."